Disaster struck without warning, and within minutes, the city of Gaziantep was transformed into a scene of chaos. On the 3rd of May 2026, the skies over Türkiye suddenly turned dark. Massive black clouds rolled in rapidly, forming a dangerous supercell storm. It began with strong winds, then heavy rain poured down over the city. But it didn't take long before the situation escalated into something far more terrifying. Hailstones the size of walnuts began falling from the sky, striking vehicles, damaging rooftops, and injuring anyone caught outdoors. Loud impacts echoed everywhere. Streets that were once busy descended into panic as people ran for shelter while floodwaters quickly began to rise. Within a short time, flooding spread across multiple areas. Main roads, sidewalks, and even tunnels turned into sudden rivers. Vehicles became trapped, traffic came to a complete standstill, and daily life was paralyzed. Powerful winds continued to rage, uprooting trees, toppling poles, and tearing roofs from buildings. In the district of Shahid Kamil, the destruction was especially severe. A school suffered heavy damage and was rendered unusable. Classrooms were destroyed, facilities ruined, and the grounds turned into muddy floodwater. In the Gaziantep area, a stadium's grandstand roof collapsed under the force of the storm, injuring several people.
Arkadaşlar deprem gibi oldu. Bildiğiniz bir deprem oldu. Saniyeler içerisinde tom sahası yerleri oldu. 5 yaralımız var. Bu esirgede.
But the disaster didn't stop there. A rare phenomenon for the region suddenly appeared: a tornado. Footage captured by residents showed a massive rotating column of air descending from the sky and touching the ground. The tornado tore through homes, damaged vehicles, and triggered widespread panic. In one area, a vehicle was reportedly thrown several meters by the force of the wind.
Aç.
Residents had little time to react, panic spread rapidly, many were trapped inside damaged homes, while others tried desperately to escape rising floodwaters and flying debris. The atmosphere turned frightening, filled with screams and fear. The impact of the storm extended to nearby Şanlıurfa. There, a shepherd lost his life after being struck by lightning. Dozens of others were injured due to collapsing structures, fallen trees, and debris carried by the violent winds.
Allah bu evi yapan müteahhitinde geri kalanının da yani ne diyeyim ki mahvolduk hiç su hakkında.
Another heartbreaking tragedy occurred when a solar panel was ripped from a rooftop and fell onto a moving car, killing a 22-year-old woman. This incident highlighted just how destructive and unpredictable the storm had become. The agricultural sector was not spared. The relentless hailstorm devastated farmland, destroying crops within minutes. Harvests were completely lost, leaving farmers facing severe financial losses and hoping for immediate assistance.
Gaziantep çok felaket bir an yaşıyor şu anda. Ergoleler, işte çatılar uçmuş, ana arter yollarda işte bu görüntüler.
One resident, with a trembling voice and tears in her eyes, described how her home was destroyed in an instant. Windows shattered into pieces, the roof was torn off, and water rushed inside uncontrollably. A place that was once safe suddenly turned into a source of fear. Experts describe this phenomenon as a downburst, a powerful column of air that descends from a storm cloud to the ground, creating extremely destructive winds. When combined with a supercell, hail, and tornado activity, the result is a rare and highly dangerous weather disaster. Now, as the storm begins to subside, Gaziantep is left with a heartbreaking aftermath. Debris is scattered everywhere, vehicles are damaged, trees lie uprooted, and floodwaters still linger in many parts of the city. Rescue teams continue to work tirelessly, assisting victims and clearing the destruction. But beyond the physical damage, deep trauma remains among those who lived through this terrifying event.
Gitmiş hepsi. Şu uçanları görüyorsun değil mi? Paramparça bura, paramparça.
Gaziantep will slowly rebuild, but the memory of that day will not fade easily. Because when nature unleashes its full power, humans can only endure and hope it never happens again.
Selamünaleyküm. O köy bitmiş resmen ya. Vallahi köy bitmiş.
Çok yavaş geçmen gerekiyor.